Yeah, people don't realize what it goes into just maintaining and keeping your vehicles.
That's right. Thank you. I've got tools, but Jeffrey has more tools, and he's got a tire changing tool, and I need to get a new tire put on the rim, and he's gonna help me do it today.
And these would actually come in and grab right here.
Okay, got it.
We're gonna set it down flood just to give you a little bit of.
Okay. Okay.
So you get it over this lip like this,
Right.
and then the tire is just gonna take it off for you. All right, now I got to do the bottom. Get down in here, and I got to get on the bottom of the beam down here.
Okay.
And then lift up.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm back over the dovetail.
Yeah, stand out of the way just a time. Look at that.
Some tires will be directional.
That's right. I've noticed
And it'll
that.
be marked.
Okay.
And then sometimes they have an inside and outside, and it'll be marked.
Right.
I don't imagine these are directional.
I don't think they are. Yeah. Tell me about the valve stem.
So your valve stem can get dry. It's just like any type of rubber. You know, tire can get dry. And so while you're here, you might as well just go ahead and replace it. And you can look on the back of the valve stem. It'll have a TR number. That's typically they're pretty common, pretty consistent, but a lot of times it'll be how high they are. So we're going to take these out, and you'll just use some cutting pliers to get these out.
Okay.
So I'll just cut them out from the back.
Okay, you cut them out in the back.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be the tricky part of getting them on.
Well, there's a tool.
Okay.
Bought one of these tools, and
All
it'll
right.
thread.
Oh, look at that.
And this is plastic, so it'll keep you from marring. So you're going to stick it up in there
Okay.
and screw this tool on there.
All right, now we know.
And then all you're going to do is just use the leverage, and it'll pop it in.
Look at that, yeah.
Now we got a good valve stem. Mount the tire. Let's make sure. This will just help the.
Okay. And I've seen people use a little bit of everything. What do you use?
So I'm using just some stuff I got off Amazon. It's actually made for this.
Okay, good. That's better than just using transmission fluid or motor oil.
Tire main,
Yeah.
mountain liquid fluid.
There you go. That's awesome.
All right, so first one. So you got to be above on this dovetail here. You want the top of the tire to be here, but then you want it to go under here, and that's
Right.
what's going to
Okay.
set it in. So I'm
There's
putting
the
it just
bottom.
like that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spin and just kind of let it guide on.
Yeah.
That's the easy side.
Okay.
This can be sometimes tricky. Now, this being a little bit smaller tire, I might be able to do it without the arm.
Okay.
We'll try it. And I was.
Man, look like as easy as a bicycle tire on that one.
Now, 18-inch rims and stuff,
Yeah.
typically, this is called the assist arm.
Okay.
So what this would do is it would come around and you would set make sure you're not going to rub against your rim.
Yeah.
And this is air.
Oh,
You
yeah.
push down.
Right.
Then as you're spinning it,
Yeah.
it's going to keep that tire down in the drop center
Right.
and help you get this thing on. And this has been invaluable.
Right.
This was an added on option when we bought this machine. and
Okay.
It was worth every penny.
Gotcha.
Because I don't think there'd have been some reels we wouldn't have been able to get tires
Right.
mounted on. Now, when we were airing up, you want a lot of volume going in
Quickly to make that seal.
to make that bead seat.
Right.
So we go ahead and take the valve out of the new valve floor. And there's a pedal over here. That's a pop.
Yeah. Woo! That sounds like a champagne bottle.
Pulling out, I'm gonna mark my first spot and then my inside spot. All right, back up a little bit and we're gonna spin.
Now, have you just stuck something on there, or you just put
Just
a
an
laser light
It's telling the machine where we're gonna put the weights.
Okay.
So it needed, and it needs a lot of weight. This is like a cross section of a rim.
Okay.
So you got the front of your rim
Right.
and the rear. So when you're spinning,
Yeah.
this little indicator, right, so you hear it beep,
Yeah.
and then see there's a laser down there.
Sure.
That laser is going to tell you we're on the inside of the rim. where to put the weight.
Okay.
So you're gonna center it on that.
Okay. Center right there in that valley of
Yeah.
flatness. Okay. That's your inside weight. Peel apart weights. Gonna get 2 ounces. Stick on weights.
Causing a lot of this major weight is that bent rim.
Yeah. Y'all can see my little slight bent right here, and I didn't realize that, but we will fix that in the future. But can't help it today. Didn't know any better. But getting it properly weighted will help it.
To the indicator on the other side.
Further.
A lot of people don't want to put a knock-on weight on some pretty rims or
That's
something.
right. That's right.
It'll mar them up, and
Yeah.
so now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and spin again, and if we did it, it ought to zero out. It zeroed out.
Look at that, y'all. It's zeroed out. We're perfectly balanced. Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome. Good job. I think the people out there had no idea the anatomy of a tire change, what all goes through it.
I don't think they do either. You know, my first time in high school, I took a Votech class that was called Co-op, and we had to go out and get a job. It was to learn about the workforce, and I got a job at a new tire shop that opened up in Clinton called Mr. Tire at the time, and that's where I learned. And that's all I did was tires and oil changes. And so this kind of brings back a lot of memories. I kind of had to relearn, but yeah, people don't realize what it goes into just maintaining and keeping your vehicles.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna go home and make Jeffrey a home cooked
Just a
meal.
little
We're gonna get
lunch.
some steak,
Yeah, some steak
cut it
dips.
up. We're gonna get some potatoes. We got
squash.
some fresh squash. We're gonna chop up, season, and fix them a plate. Got a tomato from my garden. Got here, we got steak, we got squash, we got potatoes. For my seasoning, we got tomato grown in my backyard, man. So it should be very good.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Here's your water. I'm gonna get out of your way. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
All righty.